Hello, if you found this unlisted video, consider yourself lucky. My name is Drake, and I am a Web3 developer, and I want to tell you a story. Long story short, I'm not going to tell you that I come from a poor family or how hard it is to make money these days. You already know how hard it is to make money these days. All you need to know is that I just wanted to earn a lot and live a wealthy life, which is what I'm sure most of you want who are watching this video today. And in our world today, that's actually possible thanks to cryptocurrency. So while searching for ways to earn, I studied trading, crypto exchanges, different smart contracts, and all other ways to earn. And so while searching for ways to earn, I studied everything I possibly could, from trading to crypto exchanges, smart contracts, every single method that promised results. And I started noticing one thing. Some people make insane amounts of money in crypto and become crypto millionaires in just a few months, but nobody really knows how. Meanwhile, others lose everything, their savings, their time, their trust on exchanges and swaps and every possible trap designed to take it all away. And that's when it hit me. Money does not disappear. Money flows. It flows from those who lose it to those who know how to take it. And that realization changed everything for me. So I decided I had to understand how this all really works, where that flow begins, and how to be on the right side of that flow. So I went deep, really deep. YouTube, forums, private groups, AI platforms like ChatGPT, every tool you can imagine I tried. Forex trading bots, futures, copy trading platforms, DeFi projects, literally every promising way to earn online, and believe me, I spent the last year testing pretty much all of them. And most of what's out there, truthfully, it's built to make you lose money, to hand over what you have into someone else's hands. And so all the money I have earned as a Web3 developer by coding day and night, I ended up losing pretty much most of it while testing all of these so-called ways to earn. So eventually, my search took me somewhere I thought I would never go, which is the dark web. And after months of digging and making new connections, I found him, one of those so-called new crypto millionaires. And so we started talking. We became friends, actually. And after about 2 months of conversations, he finally sold me something for a pretty big price, a secret prompt. And what it is, it's a simple line of text you feed into a specific AI, and it generates the code for an arbitrage contract on Ethereum. And that contract, it works. It works like pure magic. And I want to share this with you, but not the prompt itself, of course. Unfortunately, I can't just give it away. I obviously want to try to maximize profit from it if I can, because it's designed to work for only 5 months. And those 5 months are all we've got to change our lives. So that's why I plan to sell it. I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. First, I want to show you how it all actually works and how I got my chance. But let me explain how it works first. So our bot, my bot, is created around decentralized arbitrage. It leverages liquidity on major DEXs such as Uniswap, V2, and V3, Balancer, and SushiSwap, all combined with flash loans from Avi. And the logic is simple. It continuously looks for price differences between all these exchanges. And when a profitable spread is detected, it will execute an automatic trade, buying on one decentralized exchange and selling on another within one transaction. And this guarantees two things. The trade will either complete fully with profit or just revert with no loss. And by using flash loans or its own liquidity, bot can maximize capital efficiency while built-in checks for gas and slippage and other fees ensure only net profitable trades are executed. So anyway, while this all might sound complicated, it's actually pretty easy to understand once you break it down. And all of this works with Claude AI. This is the only AI that can generate the contract code that actually brings in income. So I want to show you that it's real and that I'm telling the truth. So let's take a look. Okay, so I'm gonna open Claude here. I'm gonna paste it in the prompt. We're gonna hit enter. All right. Now, I must apologize here. I can't show the prompt itself. Now, Claude will think for a moment, and then it will give me the code. So let me create a link for you, for all of you here watching this video, with this code, and I want to make sure you understand that this link is immutable. So let's open it. Okay, next, I'm gonna press copy code. The code is now copied to my clipboard. Now we want to open Forge ETH website. So Forge ETH, which stands for Forge Ethereum, of course, is a browser-based tool for writing and deploying Ethereum smart contracts, all written in Solidity. And so this compiler, what it does is it processes the code exactly as it is without deleting any important functions. So make sure you have the Trust Wallet extension also installed in your browser, whatever browser you have. You can also use any other wallet of your choice. You can use MetaMask wallet. You can use Phantom wallet, Forge wallet, several others. The process is pretty much the same. The only difference is obviously the wallet interface, but still pretty much the same process. In my case, I use the Trust wallet. I just like the Trust wallet. Now, once you're on the compiler, you want to create a new file, name it whatever you like. And for example, I'm just gonna call mine bot. I'm gonna keep things pretty straightforward here because this is a tutorial. Now paste the bot code into the file. You wanna make sure to carefully read any code paste alerts and always take the time to verify the code yourself for security and transparency, of course. So at this point, it will be important to note for this bot to operate effectively, it does require a minimum deposit. That minimum deposit is 0.5 Ethereum, half an Ethereum. So I want to make that perfectly clear. The more Ethereum you deposit, of course, the more transactions the bot can process, which can potentially lead to greater profits. But the minimum is half an Ethereum. The maximum you can use on this bot is 5 Ethereum, 5.0. If you try to start with a larger amount than that, the bot simply it won't start. It's not designed to work with more than that. So minimum of half an Ethereum, maximum of 5. And these limits are all set so you don't stand out among a huge wave of contracts and other transactions, right? We want to go below the radar. We want to stay in the shadows to earn. So before proceeding, make sure your wallet is connected to the Ethereum mainnet and that it contains more, or at least 0.5 Ethereum. Now, head over to the Solidity compiler tab, and here's what you do. You want to check optimization box. This must be enabled, and this helps reduce gas costs by optimizing the compiled bytecode. Once everything's set here, click compile bot.sol or bot.sol, whatever name you gave your file, but mine was just called bot. After a successful compilation, you want to navigate to the Deploy and Run Transactions tab in the left sidebar here. And then, under Environment, select Injected Provider, Trust Wallet, or whatever wallet you are using. I'm using Trust. Then a wallet prompt will appear. You want to approve this connection. Now, once you're linked, you should see your wallet address displayed in compiler, and then click Deploy to publish your contract to the blockchain. All right, so before confirming the transaction in your wallet, you want to manually set the gas to fast. And I'll tell you why. The extra cost is minimal, but this can greatly speed up the deployment transaction. All right. Now that we've deployed the spot, it's time to verify the deployment status. So first, check the terminal at the bottom of Forge. You want to look for a message confirming that the contract has been successfully deployed. There it is. Perfect. Once you see this confirmation message, you want to click on View on Etherscan. And this will take you to the Etherscan website where you can check your contract status. Now, if the transaction status shows as success like this, it means your bot has been deployed correctly. So you want to click on the contract created link to open your contract page. And here you can check all transactions and see the contract owner. The contract creator is also the contract owner and its operator. Only the contract operator can perform actions with the smart contract funds. So want to make that obvious. And withdrawals here can only be made to the creator's wallet address. So keep your wallet safe, people. Here you can check your contract balance. Right now it's 0, of course, because my bot was just created. I haven't started it yet. So let's run it. Back here in compiler, I want to click on the deployed contract listed in the deployed contract section, and this will open up the full interface of your bot contract. And from here, excuse me, you can access detailed information about your bot, including the trading balance, and you can interact with the available contract functions directly. Now, let's take a quick look at the main menu of this bot, and I want to walk you through what each button does so you understand what they all do. So first here, there's the key button. This will display your personal API key. This is the link between your bot and Claude, the link between your bot and Claude AI. And this connection lets the bot instantly analyze the market and send real-time arbitrage signals. So in simple terms, it makes your bot incredibly smart. It's capable of performing over 1,000 analytical operations every second. It's a lot. Set trade balance Ethereum. This is where you set the exact amount of Ethereum the bot will use for trading. Remember, at least half in Ethereum. Then there's the set trade balance percent. So this, instead of entering like a fixed amount, this lets you allocate a percentage of your wallet balance. It's super useful if you want the bot to manage things more dynamically instead of in a more fixed way. Next, we have the start button. This button starts the bot and kicks off its automated trading process. Stop does exactly what it sounds like. It stops the bot. It stops all trading activity. Withdraw, this sends any and all profits the bot has made directly to your wallet. That's the good button. Okay, so now I'm going to click on the key button here and copy the personal API key provided. Next, I'm going to paste that into the API key tab. After that, I'm going to specify the deposit size for the bot. For my example here, I'm going to set it to 1 Ethereum, 1.0. Now I'm going to go ahead and click Start to activate my bot. And at this point, the bot will begin to analyze the entire wallet to prepare for trading. Okay, so make sure you're still connected to the Ethereum mainnet, of course. Set the gas to fast and confirm the transaction in your wallet. I want to give it a moment here. Perfect. Okay, transaction confirmed. Now let's head over to Etherscan again and check the status of this smart contract. Let's refresh the page. And as you can see, my bot has received exactly 1 Ethereum for trading. The remaining balance, of course, stays securely in my wallet. Now we'll give this bot some time to work. Let's check back in here in about, here's what we'll do. We'll check back in 12 hours and then again in 24 hours to see how much profit it's been able to generate. So we'll give it half a day and then a full day. So I'm going to stop my screen recording here and I'll come back after 12 hours to share my results with all of you guys. So see you soon. Okay, so it has been 12 hours. So we want to take a look at our results. So let's see. I'm going to refresh the page now. Wow, look at that. I've earned almost 0.38 Ethereum passively. That's more than 35% of my deposit body. Wow. That's a pretty impressive outcome just for half a day of automated trading. Oh my gosh, that's good. That's really good. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do again. We're gonna pause this screen recording again, and I'm gonna check back again in another 12 hours. This is the 24-hour mark, and we're just gonna see how much more my bot here can generate. So this is a pretty impressive result. I bet you it can return even more in another 12 hours. So see you soon. All right. It has been another 12 hours, which means we're at our 24-hour mark, and we want to see how our bot performed. So let's refresh the page. And drum roll, please. Here it is. Definitely have earned more. What is that? About 0.93 Ethereum in total. I've earned almost a whole extra Ethereum in 24 hours in a day. That's a very satisfying result. Especially considering this entire process was passive. That is very good. I'm very happy with that. But okay. There's something else obviously I need to do. We want to withdraw this. So let's head back to Forge. And let's proceed to withdraw the funds back to my wallet. So first, we want to click on Stop to deactivate the bot. And just like before, you want to make sure you set the gas fee to fast. This will speed up the transaction speed. And then you want to confirm it. So now we want to wait for it to show up in the terminal. All right. Once it appears here, go ahead and click on the withdraw button, of course, and again, set the gas to fast or aggressive, and then confirm the transaction. All right, waiting. Boom, okay, here we go. These funds have now been successfully withdrawn from the smart contract and sent back to my wallet. So let's check the wallet. Nice, okay, money's there. Everything here worked perfectly. Now, just to wrap up, let's quickly verify the smart contract balance. And yeah, as expected, this has all been cleared out after that withdrawal. And at this point, the bot's Ethereum balance is 0, which means that withdrawal was successful. Don't forget to refresh the page just to see the most up-to-date info. Now that I've shown you the results here and that this thing works, let's talk about price. So as I mentioned yesterday, I obviously want to get what I can out of this bot to maximize my profit personally from this bot while making it accessible to you while it's still active. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend to everyone watching this video today a 1-month free trial of this bot that you just saw in action, okay? I'm selling it to you. You'll be able to run it, use it, play with it, get as much value out of it as you possibly can. After this 1 month free trial, I will be selling this bot for a reasonable price of only 1 Ethereum per week. Considering today I made almost 1 Ethereum in 1 day, right? But of course, I don't expect you to just take my word for it and pay me right away. I want you to get in there and get your hands dirty. So that's why I'm giving you the chance to try it completely for free. After that 1 month, the free trial period will end. Your API key will not work. You will not have access to the spot. You will not have access to the bot contract and its ability to connect to Claude AI or get access to its secret prompt. That's how confident, though, I am that after this trial, everyone who has given it a shot will be messaging me shortly thereafter, wanting to continue using it. Now, with that said, this part is especially important. There's something I haven't mentioned yet. And this is important, especially if you run into any errors after deploying your contract. I want everyone to just have this in their utility belt. I want you to understand what to do if you run into this kind of issue. And I'll show you what the fix is to this issue. Now, what it is. Sometimes Forge fails to estimate the gas fee after deployment. right? And this usually happens if you wait more than about 10 minutes after deploying the contract without like taking action. And when that happens, Forge can lose its connection to your deployed contract, making it pretty impossible to interact with, right? So here is how you fix it. So you'll either need to reconnect to your deployed contract, or if necessary, redeploy a new one, but in most cases, reconnecting will work just fine. And so to avoid this issue in the future, try to just go through all of those deployment steps a bit faster. But let's walk through how to reconnect. So refresh the Forge page, and this will reset your workspace environment. After that page reloads, click on your bot file. Remember, in my case, mine was bot.sol. Bot.sol. Head over to the Solidity compiler tab and make sure optimization is enabled once again, and then click compile. Now, once compiled, you want to go to the deploy and run transactions tab. And now instead of redeploying, we're going to reconnect to our existing contract, right? So in the environment dropdown, select Injected Provider, Trust Wallet, that's the wallet I'm using. This connects Remix to your wallet and the Ethereum network. So then go to Etherscan and find the address of your deployed smart contract and copy it. There it is. Okay. Now back in Remix, paste that address into the @address field just below that deploy button and click it. And this will reattach that deployed contract to your Forge workspace, and you'll be able to interact with it again, just as if it were recently deployed. Now, finally, click on the contract once it's loaded, and just like that, you'll have full access to the bot control menu again. Now, from here, simply continue following the steps as outlined in the original instructions. Now, this method will solve most issues you may encounter with your connection. However, if it still doesn't work and you're still experiencing errors, feel free to reach out to me on Telegram. I'm going to drop that link in the description below for how you can reach out to me on Telegram. But please text me only if you really need help and you just can't figure it out by yourself. Now, with that said, thanks so much for joining me today. I really hope you appreciate my efforts here and understand why I can't give this away for free to everybody. With that said, thanks again for watching. Goodbye for now. And P.S., if any of you want to buy the secret prompt, just message me once again on Telegram and we can discuss your offer there. Bye for now.